Dolpopa Sherab Gyaltsen, General Commentary on the Doctrine. Om Guru Buddha Bodhisattva Bhyo Namo Namaha. I respectfully prostrate and take refuge at the stainless lotus feet of the Dharma Lords, the excellent masters, the Nirmanakaya. Please grace me at all times with your great love. I bow at the feet of the permanent, stable, eternal, precious Dharma Lords, masters possessing the four reliances, who spontaneously perform all-pervading enlightened actions and clarify the absolute, the unconfused, definitive secret. I bow at the feet of the masters who carefully teach that all conditioned entities are impermanent, unstable, changeable phenomena, like a mountain waterfall, like a cloud, like lightning, and like dew on a blade of grass. I bow at the feet of the masters who teach that the nature of suffering is the same for the entire three realms, like being caught in a pit of fire, or a vicious viper's mouth, or like a bee circling inside a pot. I bow at the feet of the masters who teach that people who cling to the impure body as pure are the same as ignorant children, who like and desire a vase of vomit beautified with ornaments. I bow at the feet of the masters who cause sentient beings who like samsara to feel revulsion and sadness toward the impermanent and the impure, and teach them the four truths for entering the path of empty and peaceful selflessness. I bow at the feet of the masters who teach that all phenomena merely arise from conditions, without any self, sentient beings, soul, or creator, and are like a dream, an illusion, a mirage, or an echo. I bow at the feet of the masters who clearly teach that objects appear to be external, but are merely the habitual propensities of mind, and that even mind, intellect, and consciousness are mere names, mere designations, just emptiness like space. I bow at the feet of the masters who teach that the aggregates of form and so forth are like foam, water bubbles, a mirage, and so forth, and who teach that the sensory bases are the same as an empty town, the constituents the same as vicious vipers. I bow at the feet of the masters who teach that all the phenomena of existence and nirvana are birthless and ceaseless, free from going, coming, and remaining, without extremes and middle, each empty of essence. I bow at the feet of the masters who teach that, like a butter lamp within a vase, the treasure of a pauper, and so forth, the Sugata essence, luminosity, or the Dharmakaya exists within the sheath of the relative incidental aggregates. I bow at the feet of the masters who carefully distinguish all imagined and dependent phenomena are non-existent, but the fully established true nature is never non-existent, teaching what transcends existence and non-existence, and eternalism and nihilism. I bow at the feet of the masters who teach all relative phenomena are merely the dependent origination of cause and result, but the self-arisen absolute transcends dependent origination, teaching the difference between primordial awareness that arises from conditions and what is self-arisen. I bow at the feet of the masters who teach all outer and inner phenomena are merely the confusing sphere of ignorance, but the other is the true nature, self-arisen primordial awareness, drawing the distinction between consciousness and primordial awareness, samsara and nirvana, and the two truths. I bow at the feet of the masters who distinguish and teach the relative three worlds are just an exaggerated, confusing appearance, while the absolute three worlds, the Sugata essence, are an indestructible, unimagined, unconfusing appearance. I bow at the feet of the masters who teach the intent of the Dharma wheel of the four truths, the Dharma wheel of no characteristics, and the Dharma wheel of certainty in the absolute. I bow at the feet of the masters who, with the nectar stream of the three wheels, in sequence, clean the three coarse, subtle, and extremely subtle stains. So the sublime jewel of the Dharmakaya, separated from stain, is obtained. I bow at the feet of the masters who teach people who accept external objects that everything is mind, who teach the madhyamaka of no appearance to those who are attached to mind, and who teach the madhyamaka of perfect appearance to those who accept no appearance. I bow at the feet of the masters who teach inferior disciples the dharma of cause and result, who teach those who adhere to existence that everything is empty, and who teach the Sugata essence of luminosity to those who accept nothing. I bow at the feet of the masters who teach the vehicle of the Shravakas, to people of inferior faculties, the vehicle of the Pratyeka Buddhas to those of middling faculties, and the sutra and mantra styles of cause and result in the sublime vehicle to the superior. I bow to you who care for disciples with the three wheels in sequence, and especially with secret mantra, just as parents care for infants, adolescents, and young adults according to their development. I bow to you who also teach the three wheels in sequence, and especially the mantra way according to the character of disciples, like assigning work to an inferior, middling, or superior child, according to character. I bow to you who teach that the three-storied mansion of the Buddhist doctrine of the three wheels in sequence, and especially of secret mantra, is to be climbed in sequence, like climbing to the top of a three-storied mansion. I bow to you who teach the cleansing of the Sugata essence by the three wheels in sequence, and especially by secret mantra, just as 3 layers of stain on a jewel are cleansed in sequence by a jeweler. I bow to you who teach that the Sugata essence has another cause and result. The other cause is the luminous images of emptiness, and the other result is immutable great bliss, similar to the 8 prognostic images. I bow to you who teach that many various names such as secret, great secret, element of space, and Vishvamata, source of phenomena, lotus, bhaga, lion throne, nairatmya, and varahi have one meaning, emptiness. I bow to you who teach that the many names of precisely that, such as Vajra, drop, Heruka, and gathering, restraint, he, great compassion, primordial Buddha, and enlightenment mind, have one meaning, great bliss. I bow to you who teach that many names such as Vajrasattva, Evam, Kalachakra, and Chakrasamvara, Hevajra, Mayajala, and Guya Samaja have one meaning, unity. I bow to you who teach that united, indivisible, equal-flavored, indestructible, self-arisen primordial awareness, the primordial Buddha, is present in all as thusness with stains, is like the sky and exists as the universal ground. I bow to you who teach the Vajra Yoga, the perfection of wisdom, the Atta Yoga, and the meditation of the Great Seal with its branches as the path, the method for freeing precisely that from the sheath of the stains. I bow to you who teach that by the sublime method of the path, what is present as the ground is merely actualized as the result, a stainless thusness with all stains removed, like the sky free of clouds, dust, and so forth. I bow to you who teach that the assembly of the non-conceptual primordial awareness of immutable luminosity destroys the sheath of stains on self-arisen primordial awareness, and that the absolute Dharmakaya accomplishes excellent benefit for oneself. I bow to you who teach that a special feeling of great love for those wandering without understanding creates the assembly of merit that accomplishes benefit and happiness, fully produces the excellent, relative form kayas, and accomplishes excellent benefit for others. I bow to you who teach that after fully perfecting a sea of prayers, fully maturing a sea of sentient beings, and fully purifying a sea of pure realms, one dissolves into the culmination of perfection. I bow to you who teach that, because of prior impetus, benefit to others will spontaneously occur in all directions and at all times, even without effort and without thought, as with the fine vase, the sun, the jewel, the heavenly tree, and the divine drum. I bow to you who teach that the ultimate Dharma wheel is the final wheel, the ultimate vehicle is the Mahayana, the ultimate Mahayana is the vehicle of the essence, and the ultimate essence is great bliss. I bow to you who teach that the ultimate doctrine is the Mahayana, the ultimate Mahayana is the Mantrayana, the ultimate mantra teaching is Kalachakra, and the ultimate Kalachakra is bliss and emptiness. I bow to you who teach that the ultimate philosophical tenet is great Madhyamaka, the ultimate Madhyamaka is birthless and free from extremes, the ultimate freedom from extremes is natural luminosity, and ultimate luminosity is great bliss. I bow to you who teach that the ultimate view is emptiness, free from extremes. The ultimate emptiness is apprehensible emptiness. The ultimate conduct is great compassion, and the ultimate compassion is non-apprehending. I bow to you who teach, for the benefit of ultimate disciples, that the ultimate initiation is the transcendent initiation, the ultimate realization is the definitive meaning of the completion stage, and the ultimate attainment is the great sublime attainment. I bow to you who teach that the ultimate mandala is sublime, natural luminosity. The ultimate deity is the kaya of the primordial awareness of bliss and emptiness. The ultimate seal is the great seal of luminosity, and the ultimate mantra protects the mind. I bow to you who teach the complete ultimate dharma of the ultimate ground as thusness withstains, the ultimate path as the six-branch yoga, and the ultimate result as the thusness of the separated result. This supplication, entitled General Commentary on the Doctrine, was composed by Sherab Gyaltsen Palsangpo, a servant of the Dharma Lords, the excellent masters. By this virtue may I and all sentient beings actualize the separated result of the absolute Dharmakaya, and with the produced result of the two relative form kayas work for the benefit of others for the duration of samsara. For as long as that has not been achieved by means of the three wheels in sequence, and especially secret mantra, may I always be energetic in cleansing in sequence the stains on the Sugata essence in myself and others. Mangalam Bhavantu.